goes. So a little bit about myself first, just to kind of give you an idea where I am. I'm born and raised here. I went to Great Oak High School. From Great Oak High School, I played 1 year varsity and then committed to Cal State Northridge. Played 5 years at Cal State Northridge. I started my first year, and then after Northridge, I went and played overseas. I played in Australia and Germany. Played a little bit independent baseball in Idaho, like Gary Crushers. Came back after 2014 and played in Munich, Germany, from my coach there, Coach Dan Dwyer. I don't know if you guys heard of him. He was the old Great Oak coach for a long time, getting all those pictures ready to go. And then everything that we do, Coach Dan and I do is from Godfather, G. Tom House. Have you guys heard of Tom House?
Tom
House is a special kind. He admits it. Like, if he didn't have the talent that he had when he trained the guys, that's kind of where he probably would have been. But
Oh, is your tripod pillow?
His main client that you guys probably know is Nolan Ryan. That's the number one. And Nolan Ryan was so happy about what he did for himself that he mentioned him in his Hall of Fame speech. And he's also in Randy Johnson's kind of talks and everything like that. Yeah, and he got into football. And the first football guy that he really worked with was Drew Brees. When Drew Brees hurt his shoulder with the Chargers, they sent him to Tom House to do his recovery and everything like that. Sure enough, he came back and got traded to the Saints and was amazing. Another guy that worked with him was Tom Brady. So he's got a big class of names right there
That's wild.
yeah, he's able to do and just be like, yep, these are the guys that I work with. And of course, like recently, you can add Kershaw, Walker Buehler, and quite a few other guys that are high name priority and do all that good stuff. Kind of moving on to now getting some more information. Can you spell your first and last name for me?
B-E-N. Try to move like Benjamin or just Ben?
Whatever you prefer.
I'll just do Ben, and then J-A-C-K.
I only asked just to make sure it's spelled correctly, because I'm going to type everything up and have it right out for you, and explain everything like that. The next time you come in, we'll sit down and go through everything I have typed up, and then kind of see what we're talking about. How tall are you? How much do you weigh?
6'4", and I'm 197.
Very good. Bat and throw?
Right.
And what other positions do you play?
I used to play, well, I played first last year, and then outfield for a little, and travel ball. But
And
mostly PO now.
They're making you a PO? Yeah. All right. Good. How much have you grown in the last year?
Height-wise?
Yes.
Oh,
Inch or two, I think.
probably 4. The last year would put you the last summer. Probably 2 to 3 inches, something like that.
2 to 3 inches?
Yeah.
Right. How much weight have you gained in the last 6 months?
Oh, I gained a lot.
So basically since December.
It's 20
pounds. Wow, that's
Because I
impressive.
did water polo, and then, yeah, I did water polo, and that dropped my weight down a lot. So, like, I think it was 170, and then I climbed back up.
Are you doing water polo again?
No, I think I'm done with it now. So
I'm just
focusing on baseball.
I asked that because I've had a couple kids do water polo, and baseball-wise, like playing-wise, it takes them a while to get their throwing mechanics back to the
that's the
same.
problem we're running into.
And then I've had 3 injuries with guys that play water polo,
Really?
and I have no idea what's going on or why.
What was the injuries they had? Like,
one was a shoulder. Their shoulder was
I had
just.
that. I had that for a little. Just like soreness.
Do you know Jack Pavlovsky?
Is that Brady's little brother?
Yeah, older.
Older brother? I don't know him, but I know Brady.
Okay.
Garrett.
Yeah. So Brady's older brother, Jack, goes to Cyprus. He's 91, 94 from the left-hand side. he played water polo.
Yeah.
In his senior year, he was complaining about his shoulder hurting. And then, do you know Christian Gutierrez?
Yeah.
He popped his elbow throwing a curveball because he was pushing it for the water polo type aspect.
Yeah, that's what I used to.
And then, do you know Patrick Crilly?
No.
He was a junior this year, I believe, and he was having shoulder issues.
Was he out of shot?
Yeah, I think he's going to play. He quit baseball now. He's going to do water polo.
Water polo is different because you can't use your lower body.
Well, you
No.
can. It's just like it's a different aspect. 'Cause it's like the hip. It's not as like engaged. You kind of start just throwing.
It's more upper body dominant, but yeah, you can create torque. It's just not the same.
Getting the legs involved
Yeah.
is totally different.
And all of them, I gotta say, very impressively, their upper bodies were extremely strong. It was just too strong to connect to the lower half. So that was a common occurrence, and so I asked that because it would be kind of cool to see, okay, what we want to do during water polo to contribute towards your pitching when you do baseball. But if you're not going to do that, it's fine. But I will put water polo.
It is exciting.
Yeah. Oh, I love having to go through research.
So the problem with water polo is that he found that it was a long, like there was an adjustment that had to be made to switch the pitching back from throwing in water polo.
Mm-hmm.
And even though he had crazy torque, I mean, he could throw as a goal. Ben was a goalie, and he could score as a goalie.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you could throw the entire thing.
Yeah.
You can tread water well too.
I learned like last summer pretty much how to tread like to a higher point. But other than that, I couldn't tread that most part. And then my hip started hurting because it was just so much.
It's just continuous movement. Yeah. I honestly I can't tread water.
And the
for my
whole
life.
game, it was awful.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to. We usually have a sheet, but I forgot to bring my book. I feel like I'm in left field right now. Just have this moment.
It's all right.
Let's see. Water polo. Oh, have you had any injuries? Have you broken any bones or sprained anything?
I broke my arm, but it was like a long time ago.
That's still where?
6.
Wasn't it?
He was 5 or 6 years old. No, you were younger. You were like 4 or 5. He had a partial fracture in his forearm.
In the ulnar nerve or in the tibia?
Yeah, I think so.
And it was right here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It was weird. It was partway through. He could play tennis, but his
Yeah.
backhand suffered because it hurt. Other than that, he was totally fine. Yeah. But have you had problems with that ever since? Has it been a problem since or no?
But it would be a good identifier. I had a Coach Dan had a kid. He was actually my teammate in high school, and he asked that exact question, and the kid said no, perfectly fine. The kid was a BMXer, jumping off and
Yeah,
stuff and
crazy
everything
stuff.
like that. And he's like, "You're serious? You've never broken anything in your life?" He's like, "No, nothing."
You end up with something that caused a problem.
He broke his knee, and he couldn't stabilize on his front side leg. And Dan was like, "No wonder why you can't do anything." And it came out 4 years later when he was a senior. Yeah, I broke my knee. And you're like, "What? I asked you that question." And he literally pulled up the knee. I asked you this question. You said no. So, yeah, no, it's good to know because then, like, for let's say the right ulnar, maybe we get extra pronation. So if we're getting that extra pronation, now we got to understand what type of pitches are going to work best for you, rather than saying like, okay, we want this type.
I think that might already be a thing. Cause when I throw forcing normally, it kind of like
runs away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it. That could be early casting. It could be a multiple
else too.
different things, but we'll see what it is. It's just good to know. And be
Yeah.
like, okay, well, this is what we need to work on, and how we can get it to work in your favor. And again, I'm about working what works in your favor, rather than you need to be this, because that is the main thing. You are most comfortable with yourself. All right. No rehabs or anything else or anything. Nope. Okay. All right. I think that kind of wraps up all the questions I need to know about you. As we go along, I'll be continuously taking notes and getting information and data. Today is not going to be more of a lesson, just an assessment. So I'm not going to do a lot of teaching, probably little to nothing of teaching.
Right.
I'll just have you do some of the movements. second is the physical, third is the nutritional, and then fourth is the mechanical. So, wait, did I say mechanical twice?
No, I said
Physical.
physical, mental.
Nutritional.
Nutritional, and then-
Okay. So let's go with the. Telling you, it's been a long morning. So let's go with the mental emotional. Kind of break it each part down. Mental emotional. Does it upset you when your teammates make errors behind you?
It depends on the setting. Like, I feel like this year it definitely got to me more because it was I can't lie, this is like a rough year for me, like coming back from baseball, because it was such a big change from water polo to baseball again. And I felt like I was falling behind, and it was like I was kind of expecting like perfection, and like when my teammates struggled, I felt like it took a chip out of me, which made my viewpoint low.
Gotcha. So
But like for the most part, like when someone makes an error, I can more like just get by and be like, okay, it's fine. Now I have a chance to turn to and get like a quicker out, I guess.
Good to know. Good. And it's a good perspective and good honesty on that too. How about if an umpire misses a call? Okay. Good.
I mean, then I'll just adjust and see where the zone is. So
Yeah, and honestly, umpires are terrible.
yeah,
I'm not going to say they're not perfect, but they are terrible. I hate umpires. But when it comes down to it just like you said, it's whatever. You can't control that. You can't control any of that aspect. You can only control yourself. And every time you get that opportunity where there's an error or something like that, great. I get to make another pitch, or I get to do another thing to find a way to get out of it. It's just a piece of the puzzle. How are you going to be able to connect those pieces to get the result you want to get? The biggest thing for me is the plan, having an idea and a concept of what you want to do. When you're on the mound and I asked you to, hey, I want you to locate a fastball low and away to a right-handed batter 10 times, execute it, how many times do you think you're going to be successful at that?
that's probably one of the right. I would hope for 7.
7 out of 10 times? Okay. So again, that's kind of you're kind of coin flipping it in there, right? For me, what I really focus on is the 3 aspects. The pre-pitch plan, I call it. Breathing, seeing, and attacking. Alright? Can you control your breathing? Can you control your eyes? And can you just go right after that spot with your eyes? If you do that 10 times, do you think you're going to be more successful than, hey, I got to locate one?
Yeah.
And that's what I really drive towards. Breathe it, see it, attack it. Have that pre-pitch plan, because the breathing is going to keep you nice and relaxed. Seeing is going to give you the spot, and then attacking is just going to let you relentlessly go at that spot without thinking. Because you can either think or perform. If you're thinking, you're not performing. If you're performing, you're going fast, and it's going to be hard to hit. See the differences between the two? So that's the mental emotion. Moving on to the physical. When should you start lifting heavy weights? Really working on it.
Well, I'd say like your body's like kind of reached the point where it's like max performing. Like me and Garrett talked about it because I know he has his kids, and I was like, when did you start them lifting? And he said like around like 12, 13-ish, whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, and you're already working with Garrett, so that's the one thing that I love Garrett. Alright, him and I had lunch 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
Justin says. You
yeah.
guys go get lunch.
Oh yeah, we just hang out, we chit chat, we talk about everyone in the valley and what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of like gossip world 2.0. But
You have a burn book?
huh?
You guys have a burn book?
Yeah,
Oh.
no comment. But for the sake of just to say it, we don't actually know when the best time to start actually putting on heavy weight is. You have to go to your doctor, and when your doctor has to measure your growth plates and see where your growth plates are in your wrist, like anywhere there's a joint. And when those have sealed up, that's your A-OK to start. Okay, let's pump it on the weight and let's do the most we possibly can. When it comes down to before that, absolutely do all the lifts. Do deadlifts, do cleans, do military press, pull-ups, push-ups, core work, all that type of stuff, but do not go over your body weight. Alright? Do what you can control. Your body weight is what you can control, and you stay right there. And the reasoning for that is that's what your joints can handle. I mean, if your body is handling what your joints is going to handle, you're not going to hurt anything or strain anything. So that's where we've been taught. But knowing you're with Garrett, just do what Garrett does. All right, I know he does a really good job with that aspect. Do you like to run?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
No, I like it. It's like, to a certain extent, like I don't like doing like a ton of running, but like I don't mind like going up and moving. Like it's enjoyable to some extent.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. I hate it with a passion, but I got 2 hurt feet. I got plantar fasciitis in both my feet, so it really took a toll on me. But do you want to throw hard?
Yeah.
Sprint. You want to throw really hard?
Sprint more.
Sprint backwards. You want to throw extremely hard? Huh?
I don't have any chance. I know what it is.
What is it?
I don't know.
Put it
Well,
backwards
it's the
uphill.
question. Do you want to throw?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you want to throw extremely hard?
I know you said like what it is to do. I
No,
wanna
no,
throw
no, no,
straight.
no, no. I'm asking you if you want to. Yeah, you want to? Then sprint backwards down the slope. And do it on a grassy slope, or if you do it during like your sidewalk or something, make sure you have a helmet on so you don't trip and fall and crack your head open and you get pissed at me. But yeah, no. Your accelerators are the front side of your body. Your decelerators are the back side of your body. We need to be able to train our decelerators to explode as fast as our accelerators. And if we're able to do that, and we get our backside really exploding, it's going to allow you to throw the ball harder, easier, because you really develop this trust fall with yourself. And to have that trust fall, you let the ball go and it just explodes. All right. So that's the main thing with conditioning and running. When you do your running, try to get some more sprints backwards than you do forwards to build up that trust aspect of your mind. So that's the physical aspect. When we're moving into nutrition, we just talked about lifting and everything like that. How did your body recover?
I would say fairly well. There's some days that like takes a little bit longer to like recover from. Like I think the bench press, like as of now, like I feel like more strength there, like more sore.
Okay.
But
How does your body? What do you do to help your body recover?
Stretch, rest, and then just
Good. You kind of hit on everything like that. But the one big thing that's the best for recovery, sleep. All right. Understand when you're sleeping, when you lift, you rip the muscles apart. When you're sleeping, your first 4 hours, that's when your body is sewing itself together. So each night, your first 4 hours, you feel that tingling, like when you're lying in bed, you feel like sometimes you like tingling, and you're just like, my body just doesn't want to relax.
yeah.
That's it, stitching itself together. That's a good time to ice as well, too. Just when you feel like, or just take a cooler shower type of thing, that would help kind of like slow down the swelling. That's basically what your body is. It's swelling and it's trying to get up the swelling. So your first 4 hours of sleep are really good for that. After that, you go through 90-minute periods of REM cycle. And have you ever woken up feeling really good? And then days when you woke up and you feel like crap?
Yeah.
When you're dreaming and you have those REM cycles, when you complete the thought and you haven't started another thought, when you wake up in that in-between part, so when you wake up in between those thoughts and you didn't finish it, that's when you went, what am I doing? Let me just go back to bed. That's that feeling right there. I call it zombie. I wake up zombie. It takes me down to so yeah, that's the sleeping aspect. I track my sleep with a Oura ring. This ring right here kind of keeps a calculation of it. You can use the Apple iWatches or the Whoop watches or anything like that. I highly suggest, like, if you want to start feeling yourself feel a lot better with your recovery and your workouts and stuff, watch your sleep and how you're doing with your sleep. Next thing that we're going to move on to is nutrition. When it comes to eating, try to eat a full, complete diet. I'm not going to ask you how you're going to eat, but during the testing, assessing you, I'm going to hear your frequent meals are going to tell me the whole story. Do you eat enough greens? Do you drink enough water? Do you eat too much sugar? Do you have enough protein, carbs, stuff like that in your diet to make sure that you're eating a clean, healthy food? All right, yeah, it's kind of cool. When it comes to water, how much water should you be drinking a day?
Isn't it 2 gallons?
It's 2/3 of your weight in ounces. So let's say 200. 2/3 of that is going to be close to 120 something ounces. So how big is that right there? Probably 32.
Yes.
40. So how many of those do you need to drink a day?
42. no, 7, right?
It's 40 ounces.
3.
3. 4 times 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about 4 times 3 is because the body is 75% water. So why not feed it what it needs it the most? All right. So about 3 of those, and you sip it throughout the entire day. Don't chug it, because if you chug it, you can actually get hyper water, where your system actually shuts down because you're too hydrated.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's actually another way to go the bad route. So kind of you can be not enough water and you're dehydrated, and you can be overhydrated as well. So yeah, make sure you always sip it. You ever drinking water and then felt like you had like a belly full of gut and
Or like
everything?
it's like the sharp pain. Like
Yeah, that's basically a sign of overhydration.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
So.
thought that when I was on the trampoline, you gotta chug water and then be like. sharp pains.
Yeah, definitely don't want to push that to the limits. So yeah, make sure you're just sipping it throughout the entire day. Good. And then the last part is the mechanical. Well, when we talked about nutrition, yeah, water, good. Mechanical. Mechanical, the first thing that we're going to really look at is timing. What do you do when you lift your foot until your foot lands onto the ground? From there, if we're getting our body to move fast, we're keeping our eyes level, having a firm front side and a back foot's on the ground, you got perfect mechanics. If things are kind of falling apart on that, we're going to take a look at that, and that's what we'll correct. The next thing we'll start doing is sequencing. How do we use the ground from the ground to our legs, our hips, our shoulders, elbow, wrist, hand, ball. And we keep that kinetic chain so that makes sure that nice sequence coming on to like a width, and it just comes right on through. The final thing we'll work on is just grips and feels. So we change the grips and get the feels, and that will show us exactly what we need to do to make sure that we're throwing our best pitches. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier with that, not knowing what's going on with the ulnar nerve, like how that had to reset or something like that. There might be also something that we can come up with a slider, a changeup, or something else to make it a little bit better. All right. So that's the wrap up of everything right there. Any questions on that?
No.
Did it all make good sense? Perfect. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to do a nice little warm up and get everything going. While you're doing the warm up, I'm going to be doing some assessments to see where you're at with your shoulders, scaps, core, and I'll also check your fingernails from there. And then after that, we'll play a little catch. After we play catch, I'm going to get you on the radar gun. I'm going to see where you're going to do from your knees and then running gun. After that, we'll do bat swings. I'll get your swing velocities, both left and right-handed. And then we'll do some broad jumps and sprints, and we'll call it a day. All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. Good.
Did you bring a bat?
No.
Sorry?
You didn't bring a bat.
A band?
Bat.
Oh, that. No, I have a bat that he's going to use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a special bat that he's going to use.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm one of those people.
That's all right.
All right. So you want to start right here, and then you're going to walk the perimeter. So you can go right in front of the mounds, the slope of the mounds, all the way across. Try to get close to the chain that you see there. Walk all the way across down to the padding, back across from there. You're going to make a square pattern. Just walk. You're going to do it 2 times with your arms holding up in the 90-90 position, and then 2 times as you rotate your arms, like this. Okay, so it's 4 times total. All right, when you're ready, go ahead, arms up, and begin.
So are you playing on a team now?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't play.
You don't play at all?
I coach one.
That's not that bad.
Yeah. I wish I played, but
There's tons of teams you could play on.
there's,
Right.
yeah. I'm actually coaching a collegiate summer team this summer for summer ball.
That's cool.
The hat I'm wearing is the San Diego Waves,
Cool.
and it's actually my 3rd season. I'm so excited for that. And there's some days where I'm out there and I'm just re-running out pitching, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go out there and throw. And so,
That's cool though.
When's his birthday?
March 6th, 2007. He's so young.
Huh?
He's young?
No, the kid's born after 2000.
That's so young. It makes me feel older.
Yeah, 99. Are you from there?
No, I'm originally from Canada.
What part?
Thunder Bay, so Ontario.
Okay.
Lake Superior gets pointy.
Yep.
It's right on the tip.
Awesome. I've never been up to that area. I've been to Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's close.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm so bad at geography when it comes to Canada.
totally close.
Really?
Well, roundabout ways.
Is it closer to Edmonton, by chance?
Edmonton's far away.
Far away.
Yeah. I mean Ontario. So I'm on the extreme west side of Ontario, northwestern side. And to cross the province, it's a 13-hour drive.
Yeah.
It's like crossing Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's from down in Carlsbad, down in La Costa.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love Lacoste Canyon. We used to play, when we played them, one of my favorite teams to play.
That's an odd. We had a friend who he was from La Costa Canyon. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, one of my buddies that's a scout for the Padres is from Lacoste Canyon.
Really? That's cool.
first thing that we're going to do is actually just stand right there. I'm going to check your stats. Just make sure that they're nice and tight up against the rib bone. And yeah, I'll give you a good pass on that there, right there. It looks like they're nice and locked in. So we got a lot of good strength right there. Good, excellent. The second thing that we're going to do is now we're going to work on saws. And what we're doing is we're tracking our scabs. So we're actually pinching our scabs in this direction. And what we're doing is just sawing those hands back and forward. And just work on this scab contraction. So go ahead and start.
Just while staring back.
Nope, we're standing right there. Yep, there. Pinch those scabs right there. Good. Keep holding it. Very good. Good. Thumb up to the sky and keep going. Very good. And then now from here, rotate the thumbs down and then just keep going. Very good. Now from that position, you're going to give yourself a low hug. Try to reach behind. Back. Just a nice, easy hug. Right here. There you go. Now go thumb facing you. Whatever feels comfortable. Just go. Just get some rhythm. Thumb down on here. Shake it out. Now we're going to cross your wrist as fast as you possibly can. Go back and forth as quickly as possible. Good. Thumb up to the sky. Keep going. Cross those wrists. Thumb down to the dirt. Keep going. And relax. Pin together. Pull. Push. Pull. Push. Good. Now relax your shoulders. There you go. Now squeeze. From there, shake it side to side. Small circles forward. Backwards. Swarm with the elbows. Reverse your swarm. As you're squeezing, touch your elbows all the way open, all the way close 5 times. And check it out. Hands together, push. Pull. Push. Pull. Keep pulling. As you're pulling, shake it side to side. Small circles forward. Backwards. Swarm with the elbows. Reverse the swarm. Touch your elbows all the way open, all the way closed as you pull. Check it out. Very good. Now you're going to go fingertips touching behind the back. When I say go, try to squeeze them together as hard as you possibly can. 3, 1, just squeeze. Good, and check it out. Now you're going to go hands completely together behind the back. When I say go, you're going to squeeze them together as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Good. And relax. Now you're going to go palms only, fingertips apart, behind the back. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Very good. And check it out. And then the last one you're going to do is you're going to go fist along your spine like this. And when I say go to squeeze, you're going to squeeze it. But notice what I did with my spine. I didn't go like this with my body, right? I just squeeze and I hold it like a drum. Alright, this one I'm really checking your biceps and triceps on this one. So you're going to put it along your spine right there. There you go. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. And relax. Very good. Excellent. Do you have any arm issues, like maybe throwing out? Do you ever get sick or sore?
Sometimes I'll have like hip tightness. I guess like repetitive like this.
Just going in the front leg?
Well, front and then sometimes I'll get back. Like I also did like really see mine at first, and I felt like hip pains back here. That's how we're going here. It's like hip, and then I have really bad.
For a while. Finally fixed it. You don't know how I fixed it, but I finally did. Yeah, it just clicked one day. I'm like, whoa.
I have to do like the try to like lean on this and push that down. It's not really
Not bad. Excellent. All right. but it's really good for trying to train yourself to be a high athlete, right? So if you find something in there in that system, something there's probably this, then why not? Yeah, it's just going to help you out more. All right, good. So the last thing that you're going to do is walking around circles. You want to go straight out. You're going to do small circles, and you're going to walk all the way to the wall. Once you get to the wall, gently tap the wall with your foot, backwards on circles all the way back. Then you're going to go thumb up all the way to the wall. Gently tap the wall, backwards on circles all the way back. Then the last one is thumb down, all the way to the wall. Tap the wall, backwards on circles all the way back. When you're done with the backwards back, then you can drop. Until then, you're going to stay up. Got it? Arm straight up. Breathe it. See it attack you. Go get it. So now, like your dad said, recording on just like your arm yeah. Go ahead and place on that line right there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do some 2 drills, throwing wise, that are going to lead up into what I'm going to have you test. So make sure that we get those arms nicely. There you go.
Oh, thanks for adjusting me.
Yeah.
I was gonna switch it to the narrow view.
So when you're ready, go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. You're good. 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 Now, you got it twice. I gave you 2. Okay. How was your location when you were ready? Really well, right? So, how was your breathing? How was your seat? attack the chin. Good, how'd that feel?
Better than the other one.
Good, so build on it. Now the chin is leaning up to this direction right here, right? Let's go to the shoulder right here. Raise it, see it, go right to the shoulder. Nice, how'd that feel? Excellent. Excellent. Let's see you build on it. Make it even better. Make it feel smoother. Good. Good. Breathe it, see it, attack it, make it feel smoother. Now let me ask you, I'm not a coach, I can't coach. I mean just view. So go ahead, keep going. Breathe it, see it, attack. So we can make it glide. So they're still up, right? Yeah. And you're stopped in. So instead of my shoulder, go to my elbow. Very good. Nice. Go to my knee. Go to this knee right here. Nice. Good location. Nice. You feel pretty loose and warm out of this? Excellent. We'll move on to the next one. So how did the breathing feel? How did the seating feel? How did the attacking feel? Notice how it kind of centered you up. Alright?
The more severe, where the next level is more on the left. The way it was more like you see that, you go to the
Exactly. And you notice how, like, yes, you were missing up. All we did was just rotate your eyes and get you to go to a different location. That's all we got to do. The rest of it is a nice, smooth glide.
moving back.
Yes, we are. Go ahead and stand by the camera here. The reason why I had to stand by the camera is so now you get a little more perspective. From here, what you're going to do is just step behind, step and right? You're getting into the radar. So I want you to get some energy. When you're here, step behind, step, boom, and then you want to just fire it right on through. Right? So again, build on the breathing and seeing when the captain with this. Alright. From that line that I drew, go ahead. Step right there. Step beyond, step and five.
Oh, my bad.
Very good. Never say it like that. You're just making it better. Breathe it, see it. Now, let me ask you, what do you want?
It's not like this side more.
Whatever you want to. Play with it. That's what I'm trying to get you to do. Breathe it, see the spot, go right through the spot. Nice. Let me know when you're ready for the radar gun, kid.
One more. Okay, I'm good.
How'd that feel?
Good.
You are almost a prime candidate for a scene. Really?
You think?
Oh, God. You know who Jeff Lowe is? Yeah. Had some nasty seniors for the Red Sox, the Dodgers. Great for the Braves a little bit. Yeah. Close.
I played around with a splitter before, now we're just like now we're for a little, and then I kind of just done most of my like now and stuff like that.
That's it. Again, it's something that you can buy. How much tonight will those use to look up their class? You want a World Series then? So I'm going to show you what you're going to do first. You're going to do, we're going to get only 6 more throws. After that, you're going to go back. There's a mound, there's a rubber over there. You can go to the rubber or you can come a little bit closer. You're going to go 3 throws.
I think the last time I got clocked was last year, and I was 79. So.
Go ahead and grab a quick drink of water, and then we're going to move on to the bat swings.
How you doing? We got 3 more of those to do.
Alright, do you golf at all? Highly suggested. It's a great sport. Frustrates the mind, body.
Just can't swing it. I don't know.
Cool.
Definitely once I slice it every time.
Maybe that's something we'll work on. We'll see. Alright, so what you're going to do is, we got this fancy little bat. When you're holding the blue side, it's lighter than when you're holding the blue side away from you. Alright? It's just the way the weight is shifted into the bat. What you're going to do is, we're going to go 3, 6, 12 swings. Okay? You're going to do 3 right-handed and then 3 left-handed. Okay? The way your hands are going to start with the blue side closest to your body. Measure out. Get as close as you can up to the bucket. You're going to be right here. From here, just go ahead and load up and swing as hard as you can right on through. Imagine there's like a ball right on that tee, and then you're going to just smack that ball as hard as you possibly can. Each time, make sure you load up. And again, it's more of a rock. It's not a step. So you just rock and then boom, swing right on through. After you're done with their third time, you're going to switch to left-handed. That means you switch your hands. You put your other foot on the line, so your front foot goes on the line. Measure out again, get nice and close. From here, rock through, boom, and swing right on through. Step it up. So yeah, you're going to do that, and then after you're done with that, you'll flip and do the heavy step. Okay?
So do blue side start with power, right? Or
No, blue side in your hands. Blue side in your hands. You get 3 tries right-handed or
front foot here.
Yep, right on that line. Measure with both hands. Both hands. There you go. And then when you're ready, go ahead and swing as hard as you can right on through there. Good. 83. $88. $80. Now you're going to go left hand. Ooh, we found it. You're going to be the big guy that from Stanford. 64. 64 again. All right, now you're moving. All I do is I take the max out of that. So I'm going to tell you a little story. Tom, who's the one that kind of showed us with the bat and everything like that, had this kid, and he was 6'8", 250 pounds from Stanford University. All right. How hard do you think that kid should be throwing?
Was it 6'8"?
Yeah. 250 pounds.
High 90s.
Right? Sounds like he threw in the high 90s. Everything he did that he with his motion projected high mid 90s. Until it came to the bat swings. His right-handed exploded, high 90s. His left-handed swing, low 60s. Low 60s. So what it tells us is there's a difference between your hip mobiles that we really got to work on your left-handed swing. And once he started working on his left-handed swing, he went from throwing 83, topping out at 83 miles per hour, to getting the 92, 95, popping 97. Yeah. You're going to be very similar to that. Based on the numbers already, we're going to work on that left-handed swing a lot. All right? And just, it helps us because when we land, we need to be able to have both hips fire.
So I think I have this one fire, and then this one's just lacking. So it's.
And you just kind of creep over the top of it. So yeah, if we can get both hits to be able to fire and oil up, it will allow a lot more freedom within your motion and everything like that. All right? Good. Next we are going,
broad jumps, right?
Yeah, we're going to do broad jumps and sprints. So let's go. Let me grab the measuring tape and
For
then
the bat down to view.
I'll take that. Thank you. Go ahead and grab some water. I think I might have my stopwatch in the car. If not, I can just use my phone.
Hit 80 on the pull down. 88 on this.
You got past there.
I got 88.
What was interesting is neither one of those engaged the legs. Maybe the running one engaged
Running
the
gun
legs.
did. Running gun's more here and more to get.
Yeah. But that kneeling throw was all upper body.
That's what I noticed the most is my upper half is really strong, but my lower half lacks.
Because that's all the water polo.
Because you can see I got 64 on that.
Yeah, it was just crazy. It's only 20 off your top speed.
No, I got 65.
No. But your top pitching speed was what, 88? So you're getting 65 from your arms and upper body, and you're only adding another 20 from your length. You can engage those a little more, right? I wonder what this place is. It's like a training facility for,
Victory was good.
Victory was there? Who's
Why
that?
not?
Victory?
Yeah.
That was Garrett's old. Well, I don't know if it's the name anymore, but
I think, yeah, he just uses this.
Now he uses Garrett.
Sorry?
I said now he just uses Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett Nelson, functional strength So toes right up against that line. And then come on, push it. Alright, now we're running the sprint. So you want to start on that line, and then you're going to sprint all the way through me. When you sprint, make sure that you, when you're going, it's not 2 meters. Alright, so it's not like first base. You don't stop at first base, you go all the way through. You get 2 tries to get it as fast as you possibly can. So when you're ready,
like this.
yeah, any way you want to. Yeah, just start behind the line. When you're ready, it's on.
301.
Maybe another try, go all the way back, catch your breath, and then you're ready. Go ahead and do it again. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to do back touch.
3.23.
I'm going to show you here, but you're going to go down there and you stay over here. So you're going to take your heels, and imagine you're over here. Your heels are going to go on the back of your line. You're going to stagger your one heel like this, and stagger the other heel like this, taking the lines to make sure that your heel is not going on the line. From there, you're going to pick a spot, all the way down there, and draw it, and then pick a spot in front of your line. So now you got a straight line and that you're going to stay on base. If you start sprinting and noticing that your spot is kind of drifting from one side to the other, you're in the spot. Stop moving.
pick a spot. I'm gonna start back there and just pick a spot.
Yeah, I do like a line. I can like make a visual line for myself, starting there, and then like pick it all over there, so I have a spot there. And now I can keep my eyes there, knowing that it's just a straight path. So I'm gonna start all the way down there. Get 2 tries to get your fastest time going backwards.
Yeah, sorry, what was that for again?
Yeah, and then you can stagger or whatever you want. Very good. 426.
426.
Nice.
373.
Excellent. All right, you can head up there and then wind everything up and take that, and then it's all done.
Lewis, is the ball going in this bin right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, I'm a German baseball song.
Are they different?
They just the logo on it. That's it.
No.
They felt the exact same.
Wow.
Like one thing that like stayed the same throughout, or
Yeah, we kind of always did,
Well,
especially with the swings, the sprints, and
I mean, all three of us kind of like work on it.
and one of the things that we work on, we work backwards like doing, and we are always working as the athletic aspect of all around. And I'm going to tell a story about the broad jump. Do you guys know Rich Kuziak? He used to be the hitting coach with Coach Dan. Actually, Chapman
Weber?
Weber used to come to us, and he would hit with Rich a couple times. And I don't know who Tampa Bay is. So, yeah, he used to actually do lessons and stuff like that with us as well, pitching lessons. And Rich had a kid. This kid was from Corona area, and at age 14, Rich had the Red scouting team, and he was like bringing his pictures and everything, like take a look and see what's going on. And this kid who had a dad that played a little bit of professional baseball couldn't throw 45 feet during his out. Like literally, he was throwing the ball. He was spiking the ball in the dirt. He was throwing it, sailing it all over the place. Threw the ball well, but just it wasn't. There was no location. There was no nothing. Kind of indicating himself. And so Dan said, you know what? Let's just do the testing instead. Let's not worry about the movement or what's going on. And then he ran him through the testing, and then he did the broad jump. Well, the broad jump gives you your projected velocity. What would you actually be projecting velocity-wise from your legs? Like if you had pure energy coming up. And then age 14, this kid hit 102. Alright? Like that's what his legs were projecting. And the hitting coach was like, you're crazy. The dad thought he was crazy. Sorry? 14, yeah. The kid was like, there's no way I'm going to be throwing that. Because he was skinny. He didn't feel like he was going to be able to do that. Well, the kid sure enough ended up playing Division I baseball at UCR. And he was drafted his senior year throwing 99 miles per hour. He got drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals. Won a World Series ring with the St. Louis Cardinals. And he got traded to the Boston Red Sox, won a World Series ring with the Red Sox. Got traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers, won a World Series ring with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Got traded to the Chicago White Sox. Threw a 95-mile-per-hour curveball with the Chicago White Sox. Yep. And he's currently with the Dodgers. Joe Kelly. Corona boy. And sure enough, at age 14, his legs projected that he was going to be throwing gas. He throws gas. Alright? And it's just it's funny to see how some of these projections, if you had the will and the means with the lifting, and Garrett's a great aspect for the lifting and the strength and conditioning, that how it will contribute to your potential of your body. So a lot of these numbers are going to give me a good idea. I can tell you right now, the back swings, the swinging left-handed is going to be one of our biggest keys. How can we open up your hips to just make it fluid? I'm not looking for actually making it the best thing, like it's the new world, but I want to see you get that within what you're maxing on your right-handed side. We do that, you're going to find location is going to become a lot easier. So it's going to help look firming up that front side. All right. Any questions? Any comments, concerns, criticisms? No.
Oh, I was gonna ask this. Like on the one where it's like the rotation, you just have like a most right now.
I'll have to put it into the numbers to really calculate, because I come up with, I have a couple formulas that I have to write it out and take some time to do, and that will give you a good idea if you're using more of your upper body. So it will be a good identifier. So I can't tell quietly right now. The fastest, you're 80 on one side and the next thing you know you're 62. Like that's a huge difference between that. Even the sprints, I want to look at the sprints and see where we're at. So next time you come in, I'll have that have it on a piece of paper. We'll talk about it, and then we'll kind of explain what's going on with all the numbers, and then we'll just get right after it from then on. All right, that's all I got for you guys. You're ready to go.
Good deal.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you. And what was your name?
Charles.
Charles. Nice to meet you, Charles. I'm Yes.
Good deal, Lewis.
No problem. And then yeah, just with